In much of the world, getting help after a disaster means waiting. Waiting for an aid worker to arrive. Waiting for your name to appear on a list. Waiting for someone to verify that you exist. But in your pocket is a surprisingly powerful tool, a basic mobile phone.
Because it turns out that basic phone can do a lot more than you think. Phones create patterns as they connect to the network. At scale, GiveDirectly can use those patterns to help identify people in affected areas and reveal poverty levels.
The people with the greatest need tend to use their phones differently than people who are well off economically.
Wealthier people might make more international calls or have different types of devices or have different data plans and so forth. We use state-of-the-art algorithms to pick out these differences. Importantly, this isn't the contents of text messages or the transcripts of calls. It's really just the metadata that the phone companies collect that they used for billing purposes.
That's when AI can use that information to predict whether a given individual is wealthy or poor.
We can also predict seasonal floods. In Bangladesh, we worked with Google and others to predict where seasonal floods would hit days in advance, using satellite imagery, rainfall history, and river gauge data to model flood zones up to a week ahead. So cash could reach families before the floods did. It's not perfect, but in pilot studies, this targeting approach was often more accurate and much faster than traditional methods like paper surveys or lists from local leaders. Proven in multiple countries, this approach can rapidly identify vulnerability and can be applied across different types of crises. To launch these programs, GiveDirectly and our partners work with mobile providers and governments to secure regulatory approvals, set up data sharing agreements, and integrate mobile money systems. This work is as much about trust as it is about technology.
GiveDirectly, from where we are sitting as Airtel Money, is one of the partners who really follows governance to the T. We have been working together for over 6 years now. We have a data privacy agreement with GiveDirectly with support from Malawi Communications Regulatory Authority, MACRA, which we are using currently. And this gives us also confidence to continue to work with the partner. And we are seeing the impact that this is having in Malawi as a whole.
From the start, protecting people's data is foundational. We minimize the data we collect and apply industry-standard safeguards like encryption and anonymization. Wherever possible, subscriber data remains within telecom systems. Setting up these agreements and systems takes time, but once live, we can identify recipients within days of a crisis, in some cases, even before it begins.
But of course, none of that works if people don't have phones. And the poorest, especially women and people with disabilities,
may not. To reach them, we're testing hybrid approaches, like providing phones, offering solar chargers, and training first-time users, while continuing to learn and adapt to meet the needs of the most vulnerable.
We are building a new kind of aid system, one that's mobile-first, data-driven, and designed for speed. Mobile networks make this possible.
AI makes it scalable, so people can get emergency cash sooner when it matters most.